Welcome to the nice sweet spot where the reviews are on target and tell it like it is, whether it hits the spot or misses the target. Don't forget to click that target mark subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. So, I really enjoy going to the movies. I actually went to the movies recently with my daughter and some of my friends. We saw The Rise of Gru. And it got me thinking about how a lot of the movie theater candy is not the healthiest, but there are some alternatives. It also got me thinking about what I could do in having an alternative candy when I just have a hankering for something that is going to satiate that sugar craving or junk food junkie in me that definitely surfaces on occasion. So I was shopping in Marshalls. Do not sleep on Marshalls and Home Goods, places like that. TJ Maxx, they have that section where you can get some different food items and snacks and things. And I came across this. It's Cacao Therapy, and that pulled me in right there. I'm like, oh, therapy, okay. And I love chocolate, and this is supposed to be a healthier chocolate. Now, this one that I had, it says dark chocolate, and it's covered cherries. And I mentioned actually one of my videos when I was talking about Nick's ice cream, and it actually had little chocolate and some cherry pieces in there, which was delicious, by the way. Gotta check out that video. But when I saw this, it just made me think about my childhood and those cherry cordials, and I wanted to try it so badly. So I haven't as yet. So this isn't going to be a full-out review with what's sweet and sour and tart and all that, but I will tell you that this only cost me $5. Let's check the price. Yeah, $5. It says regular price $6.29 on here. I'll show you that. All right. So I actually haven't gotten this at all before, so this is going to, like I said, this is going to be my first time trying it out. So I'm hoping I'm going to enjoy it. So before I get into that, I'm going to, look at some information on here. It says that it's 3.5 servings, and one serving is 10 pieces of this candy in here. Now that is 160 calories per serving, so that's not too bad for a snack, considering that most candy is going to be higher than 160, but only 10 pieces, okay. Now the fat on this, I think for this, it's one of those treat yourself items. You don't want to get too caught up on a lot of the other features. So it says 11 grams fat, okay, but out of that fat, it says saturated fat 7 grams is 34% for the day. Now it does get a little bit of fiber in there, which is great. So 3 grams of fiber. The sugar, I think it's kind of on the low end when you compare it to a lot of candy, and it has like 28 grams of sugar, 30 grams of sugar per serving. This one just says 9 grams of sugar, and a little tiny bit of protein in there, 2 grams of protein, and yeah, I think that's about it in terms of the ingredients, right? So I am excited to see how this candy tastes. I'm gonna have to, okay. I'm gonna try and pace myself so I do not eat all 10. Let's get this open. All right. Let's see how the bag looks inside. So let's get that open. You can kind of, not so much. Sorry about that. But I'm gonna take one out to show you. They smell very chocolatey. So here's what they look. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let me hold on to it tight. Okay, here's what it's supposed to look like. It's nice and dark. It's bigger than a jelly bean. It reminds me of the size of like the cherry cordials. It's probably a little bit smaller, I think. I don't really have one with me to compare it to. So it actually looks bigger than the one you see on the package, which is cool. So I'm going to bite into it. Man, that just irks me that if these taste good and I drop that one on the floor. But okay, let's see. I'm not gonna pop the whole thing in my mouth. I wanna bite into it so I can like really savor it. Okay, let's see. You know? I will say it's certainly not like a cherry cordial. It's a dark, obviously it's cacao chocolate, so it's a dark chocolate, and so it's not as sweet. You can feel a little bit of that bitterness coming through. I'm accustomed to it because I have had, like the cacao just chocolate, like even when it's like a little bar or something, I might break off a little piece. So this is an acquired taste, but I'll say it's not bad. The picture, you see how it has the big cherry on here. If you're expecting to see that, you're not gonna see that. Okay, so you see what it looks like on the inside. So I can clearly see there is a cherry there. I'm not sure if you can see that already, but it's not juicy. Like there is no juice popping out. Like a little bit, like with the cherry cordials, sometimes a little bit of that juice comes popping out. So I don't have that with this. Oh no, my fingers. Well, you know what? I will say that this hits the spot based on what it's supposed to be, right? It's cacao therapy, right? So it hits the spot based on what it's supposed to be. If I was trying to compare this totally to cherry cordials, I might be a little bit disappointed, like I said, because it's not like a sweet type of chocolate like those can be. And the cherry itself, it's not one that has like that little bit of juiciness, like when you bite into it and you can actually see it, and sometimes a little bit drips out on your finger or whatever. So you're not gonna get that with these. But in all fairness, I think I'm gonna try one more just to see. All right. Oh, look. Hold on now. I just noticed something. All cherry, or let me say the right name, I was about to say cherry cordial. All of these cacao therapy dark chocolate covered cherries are not created equal. So, which I guess makes sense. Let me put that up so you can see it side by side. These are not the same size. This one's clearly smaller than this one, and it's thicker too. So yeah, it definitely makes sense that I want to try this again because I might get a different taste, So we can talk about consistency. So I'm gonna do the smaller one. I'm gonna just bite into it like I did the other. That one had a very teeny tiny cherry piece in it. Oh, that's the other thing I think. Like, if I recall correctly, it's been a while since I had a cherry cordial, chocolate covered one, that they have the entire cherry within there. These, I think, are just a piece of the cherry, which is probably one of the reasons it's not a lot of calories and stuff like this one's a tiny. Yeah, that one had a very teeny tiny piece of a cherry. Like I barely tasted it. And this one's a little bit bigger. This is number 3 for me, right? This one had a much bigger piece of a cherry. It's still actually a little teeny tiny piece still left in there. And I'm enjoying this one more than I'm enjoying the other. So since all of these are not created equal, that could potentially be a problem for you. Because if, I would say with cherry cordials, they tend to be consistent. The other one, you eat one, you eat the next one, it basically tastes the same. It usually has the same amount of cherries, same amount of that little syrupy stuff that's in there, and the chocolate coating and all this. So if all of these are not created equal, then that could be something that you could be like, Especially, you know, sometimes you share with people and you're eating them, you're at the movies, whatever. But you're eating these and someone's like, yo, let me get one of those, and they get a teeny tiny one. All right, then they may not be so happy about that. But if you get a big one, then let me keep looking here. Let me see if I can find a really big one. All right, these kinda are almost, but you know what? They're all still different sizes. All right, let me see if I can get another one real quick before we wrap up here. There it is. So I'm gonna put these back. No, I won't put them back because if I share with somebody. But I want to show you with the other hand. See, you can see that little teeny tiny one there. You're not all created equal, so that could potentially be an issue. So I think I have 3. So this here will give me 9. So I'm gonna just leave it at 9 since I actually did drop that one. Oh, you know what? I gotta wrap this video up because my dog just walked in here. He's a little toy poodle, and he may be trying to get that chocolate piece. So hurry up. Jackie, I got it. He almost swallowed it. I got it. I'll see you next time at the nice sweet spot. Take care.